Hello. Just continuing here a little bit. I've been decorating, but most of all thinking what order to put first and last. What's happening in the world? So it's like a bit stuck, but at the same time admiring all the potential that we have, as I have as well. But the feeling of frustration knowing that one has been in better situations and one is here for good, for one is here for better. So I can feel in others too what's the need of others trying to bring you down when you want to get something. So of course we're created to get something. That's something that makes us do things, yeah. So it's not just the hormones, but as children and old people. No matter the silence and the ecstasies and the bliss and the understanding, we are here to do something. So that drive is being designed to come from a need. So it can be so buried deep down that you will deny it to everyone because you want to be perfect and holy, and you don't need things, you don't need love, you don't need another person. You are superior in your ivory tower of power. You are so divine that just with God. But still there's something sometimes that has not been lived, experienced. Why it's so difficult to have that which you have denied yourself because it's been so castrated more than castrated more than that has been traumatic, yeah. So some will think that those who have less love will wish to feel more love because they had so little. They cannot be happy unless they see everyone happy. They will do the fight to get everyone on that stage. Professionally, all have been always there fighting. Some might claim to be dealers, to do business, to do mediations, marketing, all those financial agreements, pacts and unions, no matter if they belong to another country, and ideology against us, who support the free world. In my imagination, I have the screams of all those who have believed in bringing heaven on earth. But it was so believable that they could do it on their lifetime, that even on their last breath. Especially like a monk in South America. I believe we could have done this perfect in the name of the Lord. And dying and still believing, how could it have happened? But I really believe it so much that we can do it, perpetuating across our creation. That it does exist. Cannot they see it? That we can do it right now and it died. What didn't happen? Because I know it is happening through me. So I have a lot of imagination, so just keep it up to your imagination. I more drawn to fantasy realms and other worlds. I miss my friends. I miss my privacy settings. I don't want anyone copying me. And I would love you to roleplay yourself and appreciate the meaning of privacy and how beautiful it is to just see the truth or the economical world to multiply by itself as people become more responsible of their words and actions and free time to celebrate and enjoy with each other, getting to abstract into the divine. That's luxury, which we're born with that right. So there's no need to castrate that away from others. We don't need to find that because of horrific situations. Religions get more together because of catastrophes. So people believe in God, in their God. We Christians had moved beyond our lands and culture. We have understood the beauty of the meditations from other worlds and enjoy it as if it is ours as well. We've been enchanted by it. We've been also possessed and dominated in that song. As we elaborate our street through time on this pavement, I want you to see yourself in the credits of this movie turn into a reality. I want you to understand the metamorphosis that takes from one stage to another. From the beyond to oneness to the beyond and through. So it's not just abstract thinking. You can configure it in many ways in the science with that zigzagging going all around. Yeah? And the sun burning for you. Imagine your planet Earth. Create a character that is planet Earth. I would love to see that. To speak in first person is planet Earth. Not like a person. But to feel the people there making you itchy, explosions, eruptions. No, that was not natural. That was from the my own being doing itself. I don't know what sickness I have. I used to just have bacteria, but now I have intestines devouring my nutrition. I have wolf. There's a world. But I guess I was created by alter natures, of course. It's just like that. Then the light was made. No, that was a sound there. There was something. There's something in a plane of eternity. It's always been there. So there's what is the beginning and then? If it's always been there. One of the greatest questions: how parallel worlds and timings can exist. As for us to trouble, we would really need to disattach from everything to be there. And it's a good exercise to do it through privacy. Yeah. It's easier It's the only way. That's why when we die, no one knows where we go. It's so private. So yes, there's a metaphysical context to it. Yet, where is it that we want to be right now? No matter how hard you work, it's always the same. I have a view to a garden house. That's it. It's just the bushes around and the sky. So I'm very grateful to be here, to be able to be passive and receptive. I have so much to enjoy and the love of my family and strangers. I would love to get more intimate and get to see that realization where people are playing as well. Just to imagine that the national libraries have gathered their characters to represent their culture throughout time in history. That will help a lot of healing as well, mental healing, psychological, and technological healing. To receive the teachings of artificial intelligence, to receive the ancient mysteries that the monks have reserved for them, the priests. It's a luxury just to live in prayer. It's a luxury they sacrifice for to the studies and prayer, which is divine. You would give everything for it, really, if you really knew what is it. Sometimes you need to dirt yourself to experience the knowing in first person, to be one, the best result possible, to mirror as one another. You might still be innocent, having seen. So yes, there are competitive strategies from our friends, allies, and enemies going to their own and wondering, what is it all this after all? Are we going to die as all those who were before us? Or are we going to bring prosperity to our people by the transferring of healing? Because if you have thought so much hatred to keep your people together and fear for everyone throughout history, so you're the leader or you're keeping control for everyone for whatever reason or cause, it's the same. The healing is allowing higher consciousness for people to heighten themselves and enjoy their body as well, because there is sports, there is connection with this astral form on the material plane, the body, and how we work as a group, as a body, to enjoy, to reproduce, to relieve, to implode. That's about biology here on this planet Earth, which imploded one day. Why did it implode on this planet and not on others throughout the universes? No matter how similar it might be, so far away. You would love to be right now here with me to question, what is it that we are forgetting from the beauty of the wonders that we already have in this planet Earth? I welcome you to see it throughout the world in a map where we all have gathered to put together. Yeah? So just understand, Facebook is for families. They want to do their business and take over with Meta. But they have limited access to other systems where people are for other causes. So those are different entities and layers, yeah? But TikTok is really good for, I've seen it long time ago. It was really good to see for mansions into a village, because if you want to learn for something, you have all these patterns. If you want to see how to make toilets, for example, and you see all these people from around the world in TikTok doing toilets in their mansion into a village. The progress also, because you can click there and see the progress. So the format of TikTok is to be shared, not to be taken away from the Chinese, but to be part of the cake in the world. People have also YouTube to have from a deeper and more cinematographic dimension for deep thinking, or to stand as part of your family because you watch them through the years in YouTube and perhaps are more mature. Then when you start looking for a village around the world to make your mansion with your cast of friends and influencers and people of industry that know how to organize, know how to take stock, know how to return the money that's been credited. So we teach and learn. People of their own culture, immigrants returning, and managing with their own race and culture. Because everybody likes to have tools and beginning trust of their own to take their own responsibility. So we learn and improve and work hard. I like to dance as well and meditate and learn from the beauty of the people. Can happen to everyone at the same time once you have gathered together to allow us, the people, to love you as our leaders. I like Trump. I love Melania. They make an excellent show. Um, Trump is very engaging, so it's very attractive and dynamic. Everyone needs that role. Yeah. We're giving you the chance to take care of the division of the world with the tech titans as well by recognizing China. Of course, I have said that. Hey, I was walking on the street, the one that was passing through time, and there were some teenagers saying, I went to visit my mother in Facebook. So, hey, think about TikTok, the future of tomorrow. All those people will be adults. And when they grow up, where are they going to be? Owned by China? Against our generation? Because we did not care for them? But China doesn't know about freedom of expression, nor Russia. And all those who are here shouting for Hamas and the terrorists and the Russian revolution, countries where people are jailed because they belong to another political party, like in South America, China, you're Arab, whatever. You little bitches and brats. You don't know what you're missing until you go to a village in a third world country or to your own neighborhood there where all these zombie drug addicts are. Make there your mansion into a village. So you value what you have. But you need to go crazy. You need to go into the jungle. You need to experience a last breath situation, dance until you drop, get some techno and sweat a lot, yes? Love until there is no tomorrow, until the other runs away. They do return, yeah? They do return until everything is burned, of course. But, hey, what are we here for? To learn, right? If somebody can give me a suggestion, I can also be pleased to learn. What is love? I guess the King Charles must know by now. Whatever is love, I would like to know. So for me, it's like it doesn't stop. So it's now like, yes, I love you very much until the end. Where the end is end. That's it. So you can see the incapability of people to love, of course, but what can you do? Yes. You choose love. There's nothing else. You choose love. So you choose love. You have this, you share it, that's it. What is tomorrow to love? You can only love here and now. You can prepare that love here and now. You can maintain that love, that constitution, those things here and now. You can lose everything. But you can lose your love, your education, what formed you. That was love. And you will say, what am I fighting for then? Because you love to be who you are. You're fucking free. Fucking brat. Free. Wasting the world's energy without understanding where it comes from. I mean, imagine being in a perfect world and seeing your boring parents and think, I came from there. They're so boring. I cannot imagine they had sex. Yeah. So, not my parents, all right? Not my parents. But yeah, they did that, you know. I mean, I'm just talking to the white world. I mean, from the Latin perspective, all right? It's like, really? Maybe they did, you know? It's difficult because they're so in the head, It's difficult to give birth also, which is not just get pregnant. I mean, for some cultures, it's very easy to get pregnant, but the meaning of life, yes. Everything you do to have that baby, however it's been made. Yeah? It's your baby. I'm so happy you're having a baby. I'm watching this couple, he's from Italy and she's American. And gosh, she's really cried. They are gonna have a baby finally. So, my first daughter doesn't want to have children or have a baby, no matter what money I spend on her marriage to help me recover my children. So, well, I like men that are very wild and free, um, also educated and well cultured, mostly artists. 'Cause the people in therapy or religions or the spiritual realms get too eccentric. Women I like when they're in the spiritual, because the women on the spiritual, they're very like the friends of your mother. They just talk. They just sort of let it just state. It just sort of like nourish you and let it be with it. So these are the women who created me and taught me those singular little things that make your everyday, taking care of you every day. This wise woman who knows so much. For me, as a partner to be with, it's just intellectual. Men are too much in the head. Then they go to the body. It's very hard for man to. That's why women exist. Women are here to bring man to the heart. But to bring a man to the heart, you must kill his ego. So he is reborn. Through the flame of love beyond himself. So man is being very split from being physical and sexual to mental. And when a man comes into his heart, he is like Jesus, like God himself. He has freedom and abundance to everyone. He's the Father, not just the Son, but the Father. And that comes from the heart of the woman as well. There. You will never see one without the other. Women have been ghosting and hidden and being, even in the Buddhist, Mara, sort of like, yeah. So there's a resentment of that realization. It's not just with your own, but with the other. For those who are still there, carrying the cross, crying other people's enlightenment, other people's teachings, they will resent the woman and write it for their own, because they have not been there. They have not come to that realization. The burst of love that if I don't give it now to the world, there is no more. She's been giving everything to me, so I'm giving it to my family, to the world. She has disappeared in me. We are one. It doesn't matter who's around or how distance can bring us apart for different scenario situations. We have been friends. We've been dancing in the cosmos. We met through air. And we meet there again and again with our beloved friends, zigzagging as well, because that's the universal love. You see your family coming in and out, forming your garden. Who are you, anyways, to control and possess anyone? You just vanish in love for the other. And then for the unknown, for the forgotten. You will love them to reach their own dramas and respond to it as well as you did for them, as you could. The comparisons have vanished. A new continuum has been built and paved. And that is a guarantee to see it as it is. You love that frequency of love to continue. You are nourished from it. You study and work through it. I love to have built it until another dimension. To say thank you to your parents. They deserve the best from you. You did it because of them. And yes, God was there watching with his court, with here on earth. All those people are your friends as well. And here we are reunited through screens, more and more in the natural world. Not to create quality for the internet, but to enjoy the natural world. That trust in humanity to take care of in communion. And you love to love. You still don't know how to define love, maybe. So it's eternal. It's on and on trying to define love. Whatever is love. We like to see the whole world taking care. They are respected as well. You will be honored to give your percentage because you are also being honored. So the tariffs could be translated from this year on, from the beginning of so yeah, because I wanted to put all these books around me that are the books that are outside and try to translate a narrative through economics to translate the tariffs into universal coin where all the bank systems are as well and the industry can see itself, because there are people who have little businesses and they cannot pay those taxes or bring their people to work to your country, mister. And little by little will be, of course, being more local until we have green energy and transfer the infinite money that comes from oil into other forms of travel, of consuming energy in virtual reality as an entertainment and a learning experience and taking care of the world, because the body we have can relate better and live longer as we heal, so this sickness doesn't repeat. These patterns we'll see those, the outside world is different from the inside. It's nothing bad, it cannot be all linear. So those are the sort of like the dynamics, right? I mean, you can have very fast ejaculation or last 9 hours or incubated. You still have its zigzag. Yeah. And every totality is enough. Your totality in your zigzag is all that is needed and required. It'd be nice to see my children again right now. It'd be nice to see that it's working by itself. It'd be nice to have my private settings and not have hackers. To role play again with my friends, because they're not going to be analyzing. I will be able to play. I would love to share the rules of virtual reality, of course. It works, but it cannot belong to the metaverse, because the multiverse has the work of the kingdom to the kingdoms from past to future. Okay, bye bye. Peace and cut.